Coming up.
It may be my most precious design tip ever.
Change the look of your walls without paint, nails, or glue.
With simple liquid starch and a tablecloth.
This is awesome.
Simple solutions for boring walls. Coming up on Nate.
So earlier, thanks to my design buddy Maya, we saw how fun and easy it is to create a photo gallery without putting a nail in the wall. But what about when you can't even paint? That's the issue facing Crystal, who wrote in to me with a design dilemma. So hi, welcome.
Hi.
Did you think when you were writing in that all of a sudden we'd be sitting together in the audience?
Definitely not.
Okay, good. Well, you're here. So tell me, why are you not allowed to paint your walls? What's up with that?
The landlord's just really strict, and he doesn't want any color. He painted everything white, and he likes it that way.
So that's it. And I heard you're thinking about actually leaving the space because that's so boring to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We want to get a house and actually be able to paint and do stuff.
Okay. So you're one of those people who does, like, your environment really matters to you.
Absolutely.
So the white walls just aren't working.
Not so much.
How long have you been renting?
A little over 6 months in this place.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have a really cool solution for you and for everybody who's not allowed to paint their white walls it may be my most precious design tip ever.
Ooh.
Right? I'm not overselling this. I'm not overselling this. All right, come with me. I want to show you what it's all about, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's go over here. All right, so this is what the deal is. First of all, you have to live with white walls.
Yes.
Would you like to live with upholstered walls instead?
That would be awesome.
I mean, find a fabric, a sheet, a tablecloth, something like that that would actually bring not only color but also pattern into your life.
Can I take this wall?
You can't take this wall because we're going to use it for something else someday later in the show, I'm sure. But here's the story. This is actually a tablecloth that we found, and this is one of my favorite tips of all time. With simple liquid starch and a tablecloth, you can actually create temporary wall covering that looks amazing. And the best news is that it actually will not damage your walls when you take it off at all. So here's what we did actually. We took a $5 bottle of starch, liquid starch right here. We used a paint roller to roll the liquid starch onto the wall. And then we laid the sheet or the tablecloth on top of the starch, and then we rolled more starch on top of it. When that dries, the trick is that it sticks to the wall perfectly, and until you decide that the lease is up and it's time for you to move on. So it literally will peel off the wall without damaging anything. It doesn't leave a hole, it doesn't take off the plaster. The liquid starch is soft enough to protect the walls, but it's strong enough when it dries, that double coat, first on the wall, then on top of the fabric, that it actually won't damage the walls at all. And it will stick to the wall the entire time. It's not like it's going to peel up in the summertime.
Right.
This is literally a solution for everybody. So what I did was I left a corner so that you guys could see. And I want you to help me out here, okay?
I can do that.
All right, put some starch on the roller. And you want to be generous with this because it will dry. And it dries clear, obviously, which is also really great. Another huge tip while Crystal's doing this is that you want to wash the sheets or the tablecloth or whatever you have in cold water and dry it first so that the starch does not make the colors run. So that's a huge thing. All right, that's good enough. Basically, what we do, we just smooth it out. You can even use a credit card to smooth this out. This is a weekend project that will transform how you're living. Okay, and then roll some on top of this for me as well. So two-step process. What you want to do as well is you want to leave 2 inches on all sides to account for fabric shrinkage because the starch starts to contract. And then you just cut the edges with a razor blade or a craft blade. It's something that anyone can do in their home. We, of course, because we're fancy here at the Nate Show, added grosgrain ribbon around the crown molding, and we could have done that as well around the window frame as well if you're not great at cutting like I am and you leave a lot of rough edges. But fabric glue attached to the actual fabric would work perfectly. How great is this going to be in your house?
This is awesome.
Are you so excited? Do you want to leave the
absolutely love
studio
it.
this second and do this?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I need a fabric store, but
You need a fabric. No, and go find fabric remnants or bed sheets. Bed sheets are so easy to work with. So any pattern you like in one of the bedding stores, you can transform your bedroom, your dining room, whatever you want. And literally,
so
when you're
cool.
done, the whole thing will just peel off. See that?
Yeah.
And it's not even damaging the wall behind it. So this can be painted, your landlord gets his white walls back, and we finally get to live with color. It is great, isn't it? Thanks, Crystal. I appreciate it. So if anyone at home has a design dilemma, head to thenateshow.com to tell me about it, and we're gonna be right back.